Hi, and we are back. This is Sharon with Marion Day's house, and today what I'm doing is I am making the Bountiful Harvest Collection scalp oil, and I'll be making the Bountiful Harvest lotion. So like I said before, when we disassembled the sunflower, we were going to use the sunflower for many different skincare products for Marion Day's house. And those are two of the things we're going to use it for. We're also going to put some sunflower in our soap. So I'm so excited. I've already melted my butters and incorporated my oils. So it's here, and you see that dark, rich color. That is from the pumpkin seed oil. So this right here is a dark, rich color from pumpkin seed oil, but we use other oils in it as well. So this is going to be the base actually for our lotion and our scalp oil, but we treat the scalp oil a little bit differently from the lotion. So with the scalp oil, it's a little bit heavier, and so it can get into your scalp and moisturize those hair follicles. And the lotion is a little bit lighter as far as not color, but lighter as far as consistency. So the lotion is going to feel a lot more smoother going onto your skin, and scalp oil is just going to be heavier as it moisturizes your scalp. And so what sunflower does, I mentioned it before in the other YouTube video, is sunflower does promote elasticity. It has a lot of antioxidants, and it is great for sensitive skin. So it's great for sensitive and dry skin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and start separating these. So I have another bowl here, that's what I'm talking about. So this is another Pyrex dish or container, and I'm going to just pour about half of this into here, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So right now I'm just measuring and seeing how much I have in for my scalp oil. I have 400 mLs, and for my lotion I'm gonna have about 600 mLs in that. So I've already poured that, and here you can see it looks like soy sauce, but this is actually good oil. And so what's going to start separating the scalp oil from the lotion is what we put in it. So here I have my mixture, and I put in a coffee cup because it's hot. Here I have my mixture of ingredients or liquids that I am going to add to the oil. So I did put some emulsifying wax into this oil. So that's how you're going to get that nice consistency and no separation of the lotion or your scalp oil. You won't get any separation because I put emulsifying wax in it. And so what the emulsifying wax does, so we're going to get back to chemistry. Like I told you guys, my minor was chemistry in undergrad. So what it does is that emulsifier binds to the hydrogen molecules in water, because water has two hydrogen molecules. That's why we call it H2O. And so what it does is it binds to those molecules and kind of weighs them down so they cannot separate. So yeah, so that's what it's gonna do. So I am going to pour this mixture, and what I put in my sunflower mixture, I did add a bit of turmeric. So remember, we put a bit of honey in when we disassembled the sunflower, and we strained it, and we went ahead and put a little bit of turmeric in it, and that's the yellow color you're seeing. So it's going to be beautiful when it's added to your oils. So as you can see, I added it to my oil, and you can see like, oh, well, it does look like it's separating, but watch how science works. As I stir this in and introduce it to the emulsifying wax, it's just gonna nicely, evenly incorporate. And I'm going to move a little bit quicker here because my hard butters, like my shea butters, are telling me, hey, I'm getting a little too cold and you need to move quicker. So I'm just stirring this, and as I'm stirring this, one of the topics that I do want to talk about, since Mary Day's house, we are talking about skincare so much and showing you guys how we make our products. One thing that I'm very interested in, I'm actually working on it as a project, is self-care. Self-care and well-being, and just trying to find out, you know, what it means to people, and if you're actually providing self-care, and are you really seeing the results? If you are giving yourself self-care and you know what well-being is, are you really seeing results, and how are you measuring those results? So, and the way how I am interested in how people are measuring results of self-care is, are you happy? So you may say, well, how do you measure happiness? You cannot measure happiness. But truth be told, you can measure happiness. It's lots and lots of evidence out there, and lots of tools to help people measure happiness. So yeah, it's just something fun to do, but it's also really valuable to yourself. So, you know, you can use one of those tools to measure your happiness first, and then you could take like well-being classes to make sure that you know how to gain optimal happiness. Because you may say, well, I know how to make myself happy, I know how to give myself self-care, it's just, oh, I need to rest, or I need to do this or that. But what these tools actually show you is like, okay, well, actually for your body, or for you, you need to rest this amount of time, or you know what, resting isn't, you know, the end all for you. You may need to, you know, ride a bike instead. You get more joy out of riding bikes, so you need to incorporate that into your happiness or something like that. And so I just thought that was super interesting, and yeah, and so that's one thing I'm studying, because I was like, you know what, how can we tell if we are really happy? So yeah, so hopefully you guys are taking care of yourselves. I know it just sounds like something to say, but really 2020 has been a whirlwind for the world. I mean, the whole world has been impacted by the same thing. So it's, you know, horrible, but it's almost bringing a togetherness. Like, everybody can kind of relate to each other and talk. I mean, like, geez, I could talk to somebody in Persia and they could talk to me, and we could talk about the same thing, saying, wow, this COVID, this is what happened to me. These are the changes that happened in my life. And it's pretty similar, and we could talk about like some different things that we're doing to help with that. Like, somebody in Persia may say, well, you know, I've been praying to, you know, Allah more and going to mosque more and blase. And I can say, well, you know what? Our churches are shut down, but I've been, just visiting a lot of different churches online, and that's just been really helping me in being able to at least congregate with people, you know, just me starting this YouTube channel, it's great therapy. You know, working with my mom with the with this skincare endeavor, it's just been so great just for me. And I'm pretty sure she feels the same, but I don't want to speak for her. But it's just been something that's just been so super awesome. And that's the best thing that, you know, I've gotten out of COVID. It's just like that time that you get to spend with your loved ones, with the children, and really being able to just kind of teach the children. I know the children have been out of school for a long time, but it just really gave me an opportunity to spend that one-on-one time with my children and kind of settle down, because you know, you may have not been able to go to work or something like that, but it was just so great to just spend that time and to teach the children and really let them understand the morals and values that you really want to instill with them. You're thinking that they're picking up on them day by day, but you got to pause. COVID was like a pause. So 2020 was like a pause year. Like the world was like, you know what? I need to self-care. Everybody pause, stop, go in your homes and sit down, because I need a break from you guys. So, you know, it's not funny, but it is funny in the fact that, you know, everything needs a break. Because just like, for instance, if you have water constantly dripping in one spot and it didn't get a break for years and years and years and years, that spot that it was dripping on will create a divot. Will have a rivet in between where the water could actually flow and get to other things. So because it didn't get a break, you didn't stop. It was very, very like persistently on something. So yeah, 2020 was like a pause where we all kind of could regroup. So this is how my scalp oil will look. This is the scalp oil, and you can see the turmeric and everything in here. But yeah, this is how it's going to look. I'm going to actually put it up so it could go ahead and harden. You can see the pumpkin, the turmeric. It's just this nice earthy color. I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna just continue to pour in here. And my mom, she's in the background. She never wants to get on, but it's okay. You know, everybody is different. So yeah, so we're gonna just continue to pour these. I'll pour a few and then she'll finish it up, and we can move on to our actual lotion. So yeah, so I'm, you know, just happy with the way a lot of things are going. So now we're gonna be working with our lotion. Actually, I need another spatula because I don't want to mix my turmeric spatula in with my lotion spatula. So we're going to be making a lotion, and actually what we're going to be making is we have our sunflower again, and this one is a little darker. So this is a nice earthy brown, or oh, it looks so good, it looks like cocoa, but it's not. So I did put some flaxseed and some sea moss into this, and so this is what's going to go this is what's going to go in your lotion. Okay guys, I'm back. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour my liquid ingredients in. And guys, I don't know if you watched my last YouTube, and if you haven't, shame on you. You need to go ahead and watch the other YouTube video. And what I told you there is I do put natural bacteria inhibitors or preservatives, whatever you want to call it. I put natural preservatives in my products because we do not want bacteria growing into the product. I'm sorry, I paused there because I was just stirring this around. So we're gonna make this. And so this is great right here. So flaxseed oil and sea moss, I mean, it's just great, great, great for the skin. I mean, it's great for the scalp as well. And the reason why it's great is, you know, so flaxseed oil, I'm sorry, it's not flaxseed. I actually put flaxseed grounds in here. I'm sorry. You guys, like how I was saying, self-care. I've been working nonstop on lots and lots of projects that, you know, I don't want to share with you just yet, but it will be soon to come where I will share with you. You know, you have to give yourself that self-care. So we're working on this, and flaxseed grounds are great for the skin. And, you know, what's so good about it is it, you know, dissolves quite nicely in the oil. So it does dissolve quite nicely in the oil, and it's just great. It's great for your skin. It just gives your skin that richness and lusciousness that it's been missing. And, you know, as the weather changes, you're like, okay, how do I treat my skin? It's always just this awkward time of year where my skin is dry, or my eczema flares, or you may get more lumps and bumps in your scalp. Yeah, these products are great for the skin, giving it that moisture that it's been missing. So yeah, we're just going ahead and pouring these into the containers, and that's what we're doing. Hey mama, if you could give me one of those clear ones. I just wanted to show you guys how it looks in the clear containers. So I'm not going to put them all in these containers so we can know the difference between the two. But yeah, we now guys have to move a little quicker because we don't want this to set up on us. But if it sets up, then, you know, we just go ahead and we just warm it up again. So this right here is the finished look of this product. And we'll just go ahead and let it set up, and I'll show you guys how it looks later. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But thank you guys for spending this time with me, Sharon, on Marion Day's House YouTube channel. Guys, just go ahead, like and subscribe, hit the bell so you can know when we're posting on. So I like this as posting on the Sunday and the Thursday. That's great for right now. But I post very often on my Instagram and my Facebook page. So just go ahead, follow Marion Day's House on Instagram and Facebook as well. All right, guys, you know what I'm going to say. So remember, let your cup overflow with blessings and your skin be blemish free. Bye for now.